Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2 where we last left off. We came home and looked at a lot of stuff, but now we're also wearing a skirt, which is weird, and I wouldn't see my Hawk wearing a skirt because she's kind of like a tomboy character, but whatever. Let's just go. Alright, Varric, obviously. Anders. And Aveline. And we'll head to the hideout. If the encounter is too challenging, turn down the difficulty setting in the options menu.
Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawk Estate?
Probably not.
You're glaring, Anders. Is there a reason, or is it one of your moods?
Your term as captain hasn't been particularly mage-friendly.
I've only turned a handful over to the Templars.
Every despot starts somewhere.
What?
You're quite welcome.
Wait, what?
Accomplished at such a young age. How splendid.
What? You damn woman! You cut across what they were saying! Ugh.
I haven't seen you in ages. When are you going to introduce me to more of your friends?
Yeah, Varric.
The bar at the Blooming Rose stocks some very fine wine.
Yes, I bet that's the only reason you go there. Right, Control A to select everyone at once. Oh, I didn't know that. I've got a new thing to use now.
The guard wouldn't have taken my boy if you'd just been decent to him.
You mean if I hadn't yelled, "Stop, thief," when he stole my wages? Fat chance, sweetie.
Oh, so the little bugger's gone now. Great. Alright, nothing there. And oh, a sack. What's in the sack? A woven bracelet and an injury kit. Okay, go back.
I need four more dwarven ales.
And go through the other door. Nothing. Hello. Handles. Nothing else here.
Go on up, sir. They're waiting.
Does what? I'm following you. Why in the hell is a Templar
I need
here?
four more dwarven ales.
Isn't that Emmerich? Or Thras? One of those.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard cereal.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start his big finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brenikovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
Right, I saw the Templar come in here, and he disappeared. Okay, he's magic. Here's my usual room. Chest is replenished, gauntlets. I got another chest. Alright, you can deal with this.
Easy as pie.
I need four more dwarven ales.
Did you take the perfume out of my room?
What would I want with perfume? Do I look like a woman?
Of course you do, sweetie. You're an elf. And not a pretty one, I'm afraid, but there it is.
What was the
One Navarin red wine. Anything else, Master Harlan?
Harlan? There you go, Quintus.
Mistress Hawk, what will you have today?
I need four more dwarven
Well,
ales.
fancy meeting you here. Just, here for a drink, myself.
Yeah, sure.
Mistress Hawk, lovely to see you again.
Ah.
What can we do for you today?
Give me the best.
Here's 2 sovereigns. I want the best you've got.
Certainly, Messer.
I'm kind of
Our
pent up.
companions are in the lounge. Choose whomever you like.
Okay. Let us go with you.
Oh, if it were up to me, I'd have done this for free.
That rhymed. You're a poet and you didn't know it. That's all she did. She read poetry to me while we were in bed. I just took my pauldrons off because
It's not entirely.
it's
your
hot.
fault, darling.
It gets hot in this armor. I wouldn't be surprised if it did actually, especially with all this moving around. Just imagining like a pool of sweat forming at the bottom of the boots. It's kind of sick. Whatever.
Blondie, Sunshine, Daisy, Ravani. What am I?
Beg your pardon?
You don't call anyone by name except for me. Where's my nickname?
That's not true. There's Hawk and Bianca.
Hawk is a family name, and Bianca is a crossbow. Don't change the subject.
Haven't thought of a good one yet. What do you think of Red?
Too common.
Well, when you think of one, let me know.
Aveline feels left out. Poor Aveline. Alright, what's with this exclamation point? Hello, Yevon.
You! This is your fault!
What?
You and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
Do I know you?
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
What did I do?
You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
Your sons sound like morons. No, I think we'll be a bit nicer.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition.
What?
Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Your sons made an expedition into the deep roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools.
Oh,
Just my
God.
3 boys against every darkspawn in the deep roads.
They are dumbasses.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
I'll do it. Oh, wait, no, investigate. Tell me about Iwan.
Sounds like you're none too fond of Iwan, dear.
He's always been such a greedy thing, even as a boy.
Stop talking about my son like that.
He thinks he'll get rich quick off this expedition. He talked that fool Emrys and poor Merrin into going.
Tell me about Mary.
What about the other one? Merrin.
Merrin's a dear, sweet lad. Raised him myself since the day his mum died. He's the one who liked the stories best. He wanted to be a hero, though, not just rich. He craved adventure.
Adventure will get a dwarf killed. That boy needs to settle down and learn a trade. Play it safe.
You never learn anything by playing it safe.
Tell me about Emrys.
He's the oldest, but Iwan's been bossing him around since he learned to talk. Man's near 30 and has no backbone whatsoever.
His mother's death hit him hard, but he shouldn't be looking to his brothers for guidance.
Alright, I can see the situation. I'll do it.
I'll do everything in my power to bring your sons home.
I should approve, but it seems like I save a lot of fools from themselves.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Right, fool's gold. Look for Yevon's son in the deep roads. Who is stupid enough to go in the deep roads on their own? They're not even Legion of Dead or anything. They don't have any combat experience. They just expect themselves to be okay.
Good day to you, revered mother. Good day to you, guardsman. Might you have something to donate to the needy?
Sorry, Mother, but I've got to look after my needs first.
That sounds kind of weird. You might want to rephrase that. Right, get rid of the hammers, because I don't use hammers. Empress's Point, we'll keep that. Winter Wait. Band's back house door. Keep that, because they don't... Might as well just keep it. Don't need that. Sell that. Right, don't need that. Don't need that. I mean, it's not bad. It's slightly better armor, but it doesn't really have any good stats compared to what I have, so... Sell! Don't use that because it's dexterity. Don't need that because that's more of a thingy, but I'll keep it because it's got a name. Strength, puts the fallen, refinery. Right, then we got this stuff. Sell. Belt of the Unknowing. I'll sell that. And then we got this. Ooh! Backpack. Yes, please. Supportive corset. Extra rune slot for Isabella. Nice. Rune Samite lining. I don't know what Samite is, but sounds good. Merrill. Divintus Spirit symbol. More rune slots for Fenris. Still have all of our crap, and we're done. Alright, what do we have? Nothing. Let's talk to Worthy.
Heard your jaunt into the deep roads went.
It did. I didn't want to do that.
Good for you.
To the void with this. I can never remember what Mistress wants.
Where's, where is he? Oh, well, what do you have? Oh, that's Trevisian breastplate. Don't know what that is. Golem's leg. Oh, well, you know.
Quality armor.
Study of the Blight. 5th Blight, Volume 2. The warden sought Al Eamon, uncle of the late King Caelin, in the hopes of mustering troops from the Ferelden nobility. Upon arriving in Redcliffe, they learned that the Arl had fallen ill and was near death. In night, says Galore, in pursuit of the fabled ashes of Andraste. Eamon's only hope for a cure in the village surrounding the keep was beset by a host of animated corpses. The wardens found and stopped the demon behind the undead before joining the search for Eamon's cure. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Blades. The All-Fall. That's a cool name. Warden Commander Sword. Is it two-handed? It's a great sword. Improves with level up. 36 health, 100 attack, 34 stamina. Has more attack speed. Yeah, that sounds good. Then we got Big Horde Mace. Who cares about that? Dread Knight's Dagger. The Dagger, Queen of Adventurers. I don't know. Root of Banishment, Root of Daunting. Right, let's see how good these are. We got the Warden Commander Sword. Has more physical damage, and it improves with level up compared to this one, which doesn't. So, yes. And it looks kind of outlandish. It looks like the handle's way too long. Everything looks too big on this. From this point. Not from the blade down. I mean, the blade down may be a bit big, but other than that, it's alright, but... whatever. We didn't buy anything else. But at least it looks better shaped than the other one. The other one was alright, but a bit more like a cleaver.
So much work to do.
Oh, a barrel. Oh, sack.
You're related to the Amels, no?
Yeah. Hey, Chanta Talitha.
Though the lad...
What'd you have for me? Knight Commander Meredith, the Kirkwall Templar Order offers a gold bounty for the death or capture of several notorious apostates who have escaped the gallows. Follow the example of Sarah Hawk, who valiantly apprehended many Starkhaven apostates in years past, thereby making the realm safer. The apostates are Inley of Starkhaven, Deborah Keynes, Jake the Black. Proceed with cautions. May the Watcher Maker watch over any faithful who undertake this holy task. I'll do it. Unwanted competition helps no one. A bunch of foreign assassins are roaming the streets looking for some foul mage. Can't have these people killing contracts without it's chaos. Get rid of these fools before they bring the guard down on us all.
Suffer 1,000 wrongs. The Maker yet notices the smallest of deeds.
Sketchy on the details. Okay, over this way.
Good. Carry on.
Wait, what? Maybe she was just talking to someone too far away for us to hear. Nothing down there. Alright, let's go see how Fenris is doing and then we'll head to the Chantry. First, I want to get that rubble. Rubble. And then there's nothing up there, otherwise we would be able to see it.
Good. Carry on.
What we got? This place still looks like rubbish. Why haven't you cleaned it up? Right. Save. Fenris! My man!
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Hitting on him, are you, Isabella?
3 years.
Sup, Barrett? You gonna mope some
There's
more?
still no sign of
Yes,
Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Really?
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Hopefully he has.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Yes, but... Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
I guess you build a life.
You start over. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You really don't remember?
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Well, my friend, I can help you. That's true. It could be. It could be sounds like it's got his relationship tag on it because it's got the heart on it. I still don't know who I want to go for. Because we got Fenris, who mopes all the time, but he's a pretty okay guy. He's kind of too anime-ish with the whole hair and everything, but other than that, he's alright. And you've got Anders, who's alright to start with, but he's really mopey and kind of hypocritical to a fault. And then I think you can get with someone else. I think it's another character we haven't got yet. And I think you can also get it with Isabella, but I'm not sure. So I'll keep all my options open, so I'll choose it anyway.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
There's a joke.
Only a few.
The good kind.
Tempting. You're a beautiful woman, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
Oh, you think I'm beautiful?
I didn't quite catch that first part.
I don't need to repeat the obvious, I'm certain. I'm an escaped slave and an elf living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you?
Why do you think that would bother me?
You are not most people, clearly. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
Alright. High five, Fenris. What do you got? Since the invention of the Deep Roads, Fenris has remained in Kirkwall, maintaining a residence in Daenerys' abandoned mansion. That it doesn't truly belong to him has roused the interest of curious neighbours and thus the city guard. Aveline has so far deflected the inquiries on Fenris' behalf. However, she told him in no uncertain terms that the situation will not remain that way forever. Though seemingly unconcerned about the house, Fenris has become increasingly nervous over the last year. He doesn't know if he's actually free from pursuit or if his former master is planning something even worse. He tries not to think about it, taking pleasure in having a home for the first time in his life, even though his contact with anyone outside of the jobs he likes, or he takes as a mercenary, is very limited. Anything else, Fenris?
We should move on.
Alright, fine. We're done here. And if it gives us the option, we can just fast travel to the Chantry. Yeah, fast travel to the Chantry! Okay. Right.
There are still many refugees
Perhaps
that
if we
need
put
help.
some flowers there.
We all must
and
do
some
our part.
ribbon there.
Why are you wearing a thing that covers your eyes? Are you a mirror Luca from Star Wars?
Blondie, I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan.
Yeah, think about it.
Donations to the Chantry are always welcome, Monsieur.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
It's not enough to ask forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker blessed us with minds and a conscience. He does not approve when we fail to use them.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you wronged.
Doesn't sound good. Sup? Hey, Sebastian.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Fuck!
My-
Says the person of the Chantry who's killed tons
Hawk?
of people to get the
We
religion.
were just talking about you.
Nothing bad, I hope.
Saying good things, I hope.
Hawk asked diplomatically.
What?
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Harriman?
I think I've met Lord Harriman.
I think I have
Lord
too.
Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johane Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
What do you want to do?
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Yeah, I'll go.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me.
I like to help
If you
people.
like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Cool. We're not going to take you right now, though. We're fine with who we are. Sebastian after the Deep Road. Sebastian has spent the past 3 years advancing his campaign to retake Starkhaven. He has been travelling extensively between Kirkwall and the other Free Marches cities, intent to recruit sufficient allies to build an army. With Claire securing the Hawk family a place among Kirkwall's nobility, the two have crossed paths a few times, but an exiled prince like Sebastian has far better access than Claire to the Viscount and other heads of state. So far, though, few families have agreed to support Sebastian with actual troops, leaving him the difficult position of trying to retake his city with no army.
I cannot fault Sebastian for wanting to know why an old ally would turn against his parents. But I fear he's too impetuous. He may do something he regrets. Please, go with him, try to restrain him. If the Harrimans are guilty, they will receive justice from the Viscount. Sebastian need not take their punishment into his own hands.
How do we handle the Qunari, I
What
guess?
is the Chantry's stance on the Qunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Qunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
Tell me about yourself.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais.
Okay.
The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
Let's hear about your family.
You knew my grandparents?
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
Well, she should help the city, but...
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Qunari and mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush.
What?
The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
Right, so you're just gonna let things sit in the back. You're kind of like the Jedi Order. You're like, we are defenders of justice, but we won't help unless it's, dire. We'll think about it. It's like, dude, there are people dying right now, and you're saying just to sit around and let them die. What? If you're gonna delegate, at least defend the people. Right, oh, you got Evil 2. Filled with seekers of blood magic, you feel stirring of power as you look upon it. I remember this quest. There's something to it, but what is it? We got 2 minutes left. Here's what I'll do. I'll stop here, and in the next episode, I'll find out what needs to be done with these books. Until then, this has been Majorshepard, and I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Goodbye.